Hey guys, it's Drew here, and I'm going to be doing a video on winter trends. A lot of you have requested this one, and I actually really like doing these videos, but I'm going to do a bit of a spin on this one because I'm actually going to turn it into like a winter trend slash shopping guide video, just to help you guys if you want to shop for some of these trends that I'm talking about, because a lot of my trend videos, when I'm just talking about the trends, kind of gets boring. You don't see very much visual, you don't really know where to shop for these trends, you don't know where to look, all that sort of stuff. So I decided that I'm gonna take some extra time after or when editing this video, and I'm gonna throw in a ton of different options for you guys to shop, and they're gonna pop out on the screen as I'm talking about the trend. Everything I do mention in the video will be linked in the description box below. So I'm gonna talk about 5 major trends from the fall slash winter, mainly winter runway shows this year, and just talk about them, why I like them, and also give you guys a few tips and tricks or items to shop for or look for when you're out looking for these trends or wanting to style these trends. I'm gonna start off with my first trend as velvet, because I am an avid lover of velvet lately. I have never in my life prior than like this current season thought about wearing velvet, or just thought about men wearing velvet in general. I just never thought about it. It seems much more of a feminine textile, but I feel like ever since Gucci reinvented themselves and the 70s trend sort of made its way back, velvet has just been a top textile this year, and I'm obsessed with it. You guys seem to love it too when I post in velvet. I've posted a few different outfits on my Instagram account wearing velvet pieces, and my favorite one is of course this one right here. It's a velvet jacket from Zara. It's actually from the women's section, and I feel like if you are shopping for the velvet trend, you might want to look in the women's section of the stores you shop at typically, because I don't think that a lot of fast fashion brands are going to pick up on men's velvet. They're going to more focus it on women's, but you can also find a lot of basics in the women's section, like of course this jacket, velvet t-shirts. Zara has a lot of great velvet pieces, but velvet is just such a nice textile. You can get crushed velvet, vintage velvet, very smooth velvet, colored velvet, and I just think it's really, really edgy, trendy, retro, and very 70s as well. So I've been loving to introduce a bit of velvet into my wardrobe lately. Another trend that I've been 2000% obsessed with is the check or plaid trend that we've all seen lately. It is basically garments that have a large checkered print or a large plaid print. They're similar in style. A checkered print is more boxy, so there's lots of more boxy patterns, and a plaid print of course is more plaid-like, like a flannel print. Since we've seen plaid a lot in the past, I've definitely been leaning more towards the checks print, and I recently found the most amazing jacket on Zara's website. I actually think it just came out a few days ago. When I saw it, I literally screamed, because I've been looking for a checkered like trench coat or overcoat for a while now, and this one was absolutely incredible. I purchased it within a minute, and I'm honestly just waiting for it to get here because I want to wear it so bad. But I just love the large check pattern, and I also have a checkered sweater that I've been wearing a lot lately that you guys can find here. It's also from Zara, but I think checks are great. They're not an overwhelming pattern, but they're very bold, and they're like in your face, but not at the same time. I just love the way that a checkered pattern looks, and if you're more on like the masculine side of dressing, I feel like this is a great trend to introduce, because checkered pattern is very masculine, but it could also be very feminine, just mix up the silhouette. Next is more of a silhouette feature, and that is extra long sleeves. And actually my sweater right here sort of has that on it. This is a Fenty Puma sweater from Rihanna's line, and the sleeves on the sweater are extra long, and I have just been loving this. I think it's extremely effortless and very edgy and cool. It's just like, honestly, it's just like a very cool look, I think. You went out and shopped for something very large, but it's also fitted in the body. They're just extending the sleeves and making them look a little bit longer. It's very Vetements editorial-esque, and I love that about it. But I feel like it's definitely an easy trend to pull off in everyday life as well. Plus, it makes it look like your arms are longer. Very weird, but also I love it at the same time. I think it's different. Another silhouette trend is the polo shirt, and again, if you would have asked me 6 months ago if I would ever wear a polo shirt, I would say absolutely not. Like, a polo shirt in my head reminds me of when my dad used to go golfing. He golfs all the time, so polo shirts to me just remind me of golfing, but I love how they've reinvented them and started to introduce them again. It's almost like that 70s trend, that velvet that we talked about earlier. The polo shirt is definitely that same vibe, and especially a knitted polo shirt. I actually have two. I have a Zara one and a Hugo Boss one. They're both white, and the Zara one has a large patch on it as more of a focal piece shirt. And I also love how they cinch you in at the arm. Polo shirts are just actually very flattering, I think, on a lot of guys. So if you're looking for a more flattering cut, look into polo shirts. Plus, they are on trend. You can layer them on top of like a turtleneck or layer them under another button up. You can do a lot with them. It's just like a lightweight button-down shirt almost that you can layer with anything. Really, the polo shirt is just an updated t-shirt. It's like a knit t-shirt with a collar, so why not introduce it? It's like an essential in your wardrobe. And finally, the last trend I want to introduce to you guys is sequins, and this is totally unisex. It definitely swings more on the woman's side of fashion, but I'm loving it in men's fashion, and Zara has done so much with sequins this year. I'm just obsessing over it. They have a sequins biker jacket, and I know that Saint Laurent actually did another sequins biker jacket, but that was like $14,000 like last year. But sequins are just very cool. I used to think that they were kind of trashy and almost ugly looking, but it's a very neat textile that we're introducing again. Again, part of that almost 70s vibe that we've been loving lately. I think like a sequins tie or like a sequins hat or a sequin shirt. Zara has a really cool black one that has like these sequins detailings on it. Just little pops of shine or glisten in your wardrobe is amazing. Another trend that I saw this year was vinyl, so I think that the sequin sort of plays off that. It's just like a lot of different textiles we're seeing. New shiny elements like the velvet, shiny elements in the sequins, sparkly elements in the sequins, lots of different textiles. But that was my video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this winter trends video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any other winter trends you're gonna be trying out or looking into this winter time in the comment section below, and let me know what your favorite trend was I featured in this video. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye, guys.